Hey, so last week I did a LinkedIn article around how to achieve positive ROI, and I released some stats and screenshots of the ROI that I've achieved through Facebook Ads Manager. Now, what a lot of people don't talk about is the other side, right? What about when you don't achieve ROI? Because it's not all flowers and, well, I can't think of the other word, but it's not all flowers and whatnot. You do fail in marketing sometimes, but the reason most people don't talk about it is because it will ruin their brand or reputation, right? But I kind of think about it in a different way. I think that failing in marketing is a good thing because it gives you data that you can then use to succeed. So in the long term, it's a good thing, and a lot of people don't look at it that way. So today I'm going to show you in Facebook Ads Manager, and you can do this in any channel. It's not just Facebook, but I'm going to use that for an example because it's easy to record. I'm going to show you exactly how failing or getting negative ROI can actually help you eventually get positive ROI, and I'll give you a real example. So if we open this up here. Alright, so right now we're in the ads section. So that means that, well, the way it's broken down is you have campaign. If you've never been on Facebook Ads Manager before, the way it's broken down is there's a campaign, and then that breaks up into different ad sets which have different audiences and targeting options, etc. And then in each ad set you have certain ads, and generally you'd be putting the same ads in every ad set if you're not split testing that. So we're in the ads section right now. Now if you look at all these ads, all of them except for this one are actually turned off, right? Now that's because we've gone and turned them off after seeing negative ROI basically. So $200 total spend with 128 on this ad and about 80 on the rest, right? Now if you look at the purchases, you don't want to be looking at this column, you want to be looking at these two columns and adding them up. I'm not going to explain why right now because it'll take too long. Basically, if you look at the columns, we spent money on all of these ads and only got 2 purchases in total, one here and one here. Now that's pretty bad, right? You spend $80, you get 2 purchases. You're not making positive ROI, at least for this one we weren't. So we looked at this and we saw, okay, this one's getting, I don't remember the exact number, but it was getting more purchases and was making more money than the amount we were spending on it. So we're like, okay, right now overall the campaign's getting negative ROI because, so then it's like, why is it getting negative ROI? Alright, well all of these ads are getting negative ROI, but this one is actually making cash, it's making profit. So let's turn off all the ones that are getting negative and keep that one on. And then because we did that, the whole campaign changed from having negative ROI to going to positive ROI. So see what I mean? If we just looked at it and went, oh shit, the campaign's in negative ROI, it's a fail, like this is terrible, then it wouldn't be positive right now, it wouldn't be a positive ROI situation right now. But because we actually went in there and I looked at like these ads and I'm like, okay, you know, what's working, what's not, why is it not working, why is it a fail right now? And then you shift something, you change something, and then it turns into not a fail. That's the best way I can explain it. I hope that makes sense to you. Essentially, my main point is that if you're failing in digital marketing or if you're getting a negative ROI, it doesn't necessarily mean that is a bad thing, because that can give you data and information that can help you change that to get positive ROI or positive results if you're not looking at ROI. That's my main point, and I guess that translates over to everything else in life. Like when you fail, you learn things, and then that helps you improve and not fail again, right? And then hopefully the results from not failing the second, third, fourth time kind of overshadow the initial fail.